Throughout your travels in DayZ, you may have wondered how to make a basic fire to keep you warm, cook your food, or perhaps dance around it in some sort of weird ritual. Whatever the case may be, I've made this handy little infographic that should help break things down that little bit easier. To start, every fire needs 3 components: some kind of kindling, some kind of fuel, and some kind of ignition, or something to light it with. So for kindling, choose any of the following items: tree bark, paper, or a rag or bandage. Then you combine that in your hands with fuel, such as short sticks or firewood, to make a fireplace. And finally you light the fireplace with either matches, a road flare, a lighter, or a hand drill kit. To help you, I've made a couple of examples. In this one, I've combined rags and a short stick to make the fireplace, and then lighted it with a lighter. And in this example, I've combined tree bark and a short stick to make a fireplace, and then lighted it with a road flare. Lovely jubbly. Now that you've got the basic strategy down, you may be wondering how to do some of this stuff in game, so carry on watching and I'll show you. To get a short stick, equip a sharp object in your hand like a knife and walk over to a small bush. Cut down the bush and you'll find a few short sticks which you can use as fuel. And as previously shown, if we now combine this short stick with a rag and cycle through the options, it will let us craft a fireplace. Now we can grab our lighter and set it ablaze. To get bark from a tree, equip a sharp object like a knife, walk over to a tree and it will give you the option to cut off bark. You can now use this as kindling. If you don't have a box of matches, a road flare or a lighter, you may need to craft a hand drill kit. No worries, I'll show you how to do that right now. Walk over to a tree and collect some bark, chop down a small bush and pick up a stick. Combine the bark and a stick and scroll through the options until you see Craft Hand Drill Kit. And hold down the button to craft. You can now start a fire from things that you find in nature. That's nice. We can also chop down a tree with an axe to gather the fuel needed for a fireplace. Walk over to a tree and begin chopping. When the tree has fallen, you'll find a bunch of firewood. Now, you can add this to a fire that's already burning, like any other fuel, or you can combine it with some kindling, in this case, a piece of paper, and light your fireplace once more. One final tip before you go, I've got this little sneaky thing. If you're the kind of player who plays stealthy, like Captain McSneaky Pants, you can put out your fire before you leave with some water. Just grab a bottle of water, walk over to the fire and click extinguish, and nobody will know you've ever been there. Hopefully this short guide has helped you craft fires in DayZ. Stay warm, fellow survivors, and remember, I'll see you in the next adventure.